Hell yeah, shout out to the 220 Club. So a lot of you guys have asked me to test out the Essential phone with the Google Camera APK. Now, I've actually been testing it out for about a week now, and I wanted to go ahead and put that footage out so you guys can see how the phone is doing on Android Pie with the Google Camera APK. Now, disclaimer, I took a lot of photos. What you're going to see in this video is just a quick video samples for the rear, and maybe I'll do some with the front too. I really can't tell any difference from the stock camera app, to be honest, but you guys will be able to tell. I'm not doing a comparison of the two. I'm just shooting strictly, this is strictly with the Google Camera APK, because I've already got a new video up showing the cameras on Android Pie, so maybe I'll remember to link that down below. If I don't, just search the channel. But I think the phone itself has great cameras, that's no question. But again, let's see what you guys think of the footage with the Google Camera APK. Alright guys, so one thing I did notice is that the audio on the Essential phone now, after the update to Pi, is like non-existent. It's so strange, I don't know what that's about. But when you're recording video, I'm going to have to edit in post because I can't even hear it. It's funny, I was watching Mobile Geezer's video. This is the front camera of the Essential phone, by the way. I was watching Mobile Geezer's video and I said, man, why is this audio so low? And mine is low now too. So the audio that you hear now, I've edited this in post because it was non-existent. So unfortunately, I don't know what that's about. But here's the video footage from the phone, and I think it's absolutely, I think it's great. All right, so here's the rear camera with the Google Camera app. I do have the stabilization turned on. I have both cameras set to 4K, but I have the stabilization turned on. Just so you know, not going to use any kind of external mic or nothing like that. Just going to go straight to post and put it all together for you. Let's take a walk here and see how this stabilization does. Yes, I am walking, believe it or not. You can see I'm out here by the street now. So I just walked all the way down. I think that was actually pretty smooth. It's a good picture right there down the sidewalk. But let's check some zoom real quick. You can see how it is. A little blurry, but you know, that's to be expected when you're doing a long zoom. But there you have it, man. Just look at how beautiful that sky is. That's absolutely awesome. There's construction going on too. So let's take a walk back up. You can see that I am walking. Let's catch the sign. Pretty accurate. And there we go. I would say that this camera is good regardless of whether it's on the Google APK or not. But I have been using the Google APK file to do photos and stuff lately with this phone. I just put it as a default. But honestly, folks, I can't really tell too much of a difference. All right, so what do you guys think? Do you think there's huge improvements, or should I continue to use this? Because ultimately what I'm looking at here is this phone has fantastic cameras regardless of if I'm using the stock or the Google Camera APK. And I honestly looked at the videos side by side. I just couldn't tell that much of a difference to where it's mind-blowing like some people are saying that it is to install this APK file. But I used it for about a week or more than a week, maybe 7 or 8 days straight. I don't know how long I've been using it. I've been using it for quite some time and testing it on both Essential phones. And I like it. I like the phone, and I think the cameras are good. I don't think they're as bad as what people say. The front camera does struggle sometimes. Depending on the light, it'll overexpose if there's a really bright background. But other than that, I just think this is a win-win, and it's hard for me to take my SIM card out of here when it comes time to put it in the new iPhone and the Galaxy Note 9. It's going to be a tough one. I have multiple phones, so maybe I'll put my iPhone into my other SIM card that I currently keep the iPhone in. But I want to give it a full test and go around. But this phone right here, probably the best deal on the internet. I've been rocking it with no case lately. I like the feel of it. I like the size of it. I just like the phone, and I think the cameras are a win-win for everyday social media and video recording for your family. This phone does 4K on the front and the rear, and there's not a lot of phones that do that. So I don't know if very many. Somebody tell me that. I think Sony can do. There's a Sony phone out there that can do it, but other than that, no one's doing it. And while it's not perfect on the Essential phone, the option is there, and they've been improving on it with update after update after update. So I think it's a win-win. So what do you guys think about the cameras on the Essential phone while using the Google Camera APK? I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care. And oh yeah, shout out to the 220 Club.